Do I regret my decision immediately? No. What happened? Honestly, it doesn't. Is it? Oh God, it doesn't matter. Okay, now why am I live at 2 fucking a.m. Central Standard Time, which means East Coast? You like it's 4 a.m. West Coast. Congratulations, 12. I mean, aside from my chair being probably the worst chair, I could get a new one, but that will require me to spend money. Oh my God! Hold on, I know why it's fucking doing that. Why did it not? There we go. Fixed it. Easy. Simple. I thought I clicked it to loop. Didn't loop. Oh man, I really need to edit that background, but there is not enough time in the day. There is. I'm just lazy and procrastinate a lot. Okay. So, um, I got a new PC, which of course I've had it for a month. I've been meaning to stream, but things happened, such as I had to go out of town for a wedding, and then coming back from the wedding, I had a family member staying with me that I was not anticipating. And so while they were here, I didn't feel like streaming at 2 a.m. in the morning. Hey, Hype, why are you up? It's 4 a.m. for you. Go to sleep. Thanks. It took me. It took time to work on it. I don't remember how long it took me, but it took us. It took time. I don't remember when I made it. Holy shit! I don't remember when I made it. It's been a while, but I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna come back from the wedding like 3 weeks, 2, 3 weeks ago. I was gonna like, damn, I can actually stream. And like I said, the family member came back, and I was like, fuck, I can't stream at 2 a.m. in the morning. I yell sometimes, and I don't want to wake them up, even though they weren't gonna do shit. But at the same time, it was just, and then schedule conflicts might come up. There's a lot. There's a lot going on. Once I get some stability, which doesn't exist, um, I was probably just gonna start streaming at this time. But like, this also is a pain in the ass. Like, yes, I am still alive. Like, this is a pain in the ass because this is also the time I edit my videos. Ah, it's a lot of it's just pain. It's just pain in the ass all around. And so streaming. It's a pain. It's a fucking. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a fucking pain. Not only that, it's like, do I want to stream this game? No, I don't want to stream this game. Oh my God. No, everything isn't truly terrible, but fuck, it sucks. I goddamn tell you what. Um, I one day I'll figure out when to stream consistently for YouTube people. I That's asking a lot. It's been 2 years, and the fact that you guys still pop up, it's amazing. You need to pat yourselves on the back. You're better than me. You're a lot significantly better than me because I abandoned ship a long time ago. So, um, what's the plan for tonight? To do absolutely nothing. I will fucking just chatting. I don't feel like doing anything. Oh, I just, I, oh my God. Oh, it's so fucking terrible. You know what sucks not having an editor is when you gotta edit all your videos yourself, and it's not a full time job. Master Duel has been one of like I've wanted to punch my monitor is the only way I can explain wanting to play that game. Um, and it's no particular reason. It's just you guys play the Yu-Gi-Oh. It's just Yu-Gi-Oh's a game. Oh my God, they brought Julius Run to 3. Oh my God, my list it could be even better. But Matt, I've been in an interesting spot because this is what happened. Well, I'm gonna ask Respawn. I know Hype since you weren't playing. Respawn, do you remember the whole Fusion Synchro, what was it? Fusion Synchro Xyz event? You remember that event? Yeah, did you play during that event? It'd been about, I don't know, about 5 months. It was about 5 months ago. Yeah, it was on Chimera. Oh my that event might have been the most fun I've ever had playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And coming from that peak down has I fucking love that event so much you do not understand. I love that event. I I fucking love that event. I know It was aggravating for some people, but not having to deal with Ash Blossom or Maxie was such a beautiful turn. Every time I play Yu-Gi-Oh and I get Maxie, I want to punch my monitor. Like I just don't want to deal with the fucking insect. So it's been a real slog. Like I just got to like the dual pass 100 like a few days ago, and I had to fight and I have to fucking claw because I'm like, dog, if I get max seed, I just want to cry because it's just like, oh, look at this great hand, max seed. Fuck. Oh, yeah, I just like there's certain like it's just Maxi specifically that makes the game like uh, I mean the event, I mean as someone who plays just Colossus, I just fucking folded Synchro decks instantaneously with just a swiftness. It was so beautiful. That branded list, my Thunder Dragon branded list cooked so fucking hard during that event. Oh my god. I was out there eating for that event. Oh, it was so good. Oh, I love that event. The only pain in the ass was fucking Chimera, and that was just because Chimera would just do what Chimera. I mean, if I went first and just slapped down Colossus, they folded every time. It was just fucking fold, just fold, 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 fold. Uh, so here's the problem. No, here's the problem. I like fish, and my fish I like to synchro summon. Did you know the fish might be the worst deck to play in Master Duel because of Maxi? You cannot play the fish under Maxi. It is impossible because on the worst turn for fish, I might synchro summon 3 times. That gives my opponent 3 draws. On like best turn for fish, I'm synchro summoning on your turn now with all the new support cards. Or no, like I'm special summoning on your turn. I might special summon, I don't know, like 8, 9, 10 times sometimes. On your turn, you just get 10 draws. It's terrible. It's really terrible. Now, yes, can I play Dimension Shifter? Yes, absolutely. Um, yeah, no, Branded hasn't been meta since the introduction of every other archetype. That's pretty much how it's been. Having one branded fusion isn't even bad. Like they got 19,735 different ways to get to branded. So like honestly, like it's not even back. Yeah, branded hasn't been meta for so long. It's I mean, no, I mean it's just multiple reasons. The reason branded hasn't been meta is just because there's just better shit. Like it's better stuff. Like the problem with branded is like get the problem branded has is there's like a choke point where it's just like, okay, I really just need to like stop branded fusion and like they can do some stuff. But like branded fusion, if I stop that, I think I'm good. Um so the reason everyone hates branded is because of branded is probably literally the worst deck to get into a long game with. It is by far the best grind game like a deck has. Like there are like 3 decks that can compete. Like if you make it to turn 6 against branded, you're fucked. Like I don't think there is like there are so few decks. Like my Thunder Dragon branded deck is an example where if we make it to turn 6, like I have 8 cards in my hand because Thunder Dragons are just like, yeah, Bestials target us during my opponent's turn so I can go plus 15. And then the Thunder Dragon Fusion has a graveyard effect. It's like, fuck it, add any Thunder. You're good. And then you also have like the branded cards, which are like, I've been in the graveyard in phase, add me back to hand. It's terrible. Which is why people hated it because they set up turn 1, they activate Mirror Jade kills your entire field, and yada yada yada. I personally, like, the problem with like Raid Raptors is like Raid Raptors might have the worst matchup against Yubel, which is extremely popular right now, as you know. Um, Raid Raptors can't stop Yubel because like the giant. So you make two towers that are unaffected. Did you know it doesn't matter if Yubel just decides to fucking punch its face against you and do 8,000 to you? Because even though it's unaffected by card effects, it's not you can't stop that battle gimmick it has, so they just die. Also, I mean, two 4,000 attack beat sticks have whooped my ass before. I'm just saying. I mean, not much. I think I fought it once because it's also, like I said, when you play with Max C and your entire shit is, I'm going to special summon 15,000 times this turn. Typically, you know, yeah, I know they also make Kali Yuga, but I mean, they typically make Kali Yuga on your turn, which, you know, because they do that whole thing to where they set up. Typically, what I've seen is they set up the two towers, and then at the draw phase, your turn, flip the fucking quick play, synchro summon, Kali Yuga comes out. Congratulations, you can't play the game. I mean, you can always stop them. Like, the problem with Raid Raptors is, like, every deck, because, you know, Snake Eyes exists, and Snake Eyes is just like, yeah, we'll play 20 hand traps. Raid Raptors kind of, I mean, also just play Dimension Shifter. I mean, yeah, good luck to Raid Raptors. I'm just throw down a fucking Dimension Shifter and they gotta fold. Love it. I mean, it's like the meta's like Snake Eyes, because, you know, Snake Eyes. Yubel's up there. What's the other one? Oh god. It's mostly it's just mostly Yubel and Snake Eyes. I just play a deck that doesn't care about D-Shifter. I mean, listen, all my decks don't give a fuck about D-Shifter. All I'm saying is when the Ritual Beast comes in, I'm playing Ritual Beast with D-Shifter. Y'all can suck my dick. Like, I don't care. I don't get a deck that doesn't care about the graveyard. That's all I can tell you. I mean, granted, when I play Paleozoics and I get D-Shiftered, I want to fucking cry. But yeah, no, D-Shifter is not a fun card, but at the same time, listen, just play a deck that doesn't care about. I mean, I play decks that don't care. Thunder Dragons don't give a fuck about D-Shifter. It's an inconvenience when D-Shifter is an inconvenience to Thunder Dragon, but like they can bounce back. They can live. Snake Eyes, yeah, nah, you're cooked. Like Snake Eyes, Fire King, D-Shifter, yeah, out the paint. It's catastrophic. It's a catastrophic level kaiju. I use D-Shifter actively, proactively, matter of fact. It's hilarious. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. Oh my god, I fucking every time I put down D-Shifter and have a Bestial in hand, D-Shifter. Especially if I go first and they max see me, I just D-Shifter, let them go. They don't do anything. At my turn, D-Shifter the fuck out the graveyard and we're going, baby. Full tilt. It's great. Yeah, Cashier and Exo Sister. I don't like Exo Sister. It's just, I don't like them. I don't. I mean, my least favorite deck of all time is it is unequivocally Sky Strikers. I am so happy Sky Strikers has fallen off a cliff because every time I play Sky Strikers, I fucking shit on them. And it makes me so goddamn happy when I do. I don't like Sky Strikers at all. I hate the way they play. I hate the way they operate. Harpies will never get a buff. It's 2020 fucking 4. I mean, Harpies was good at one point. Unfortunately, Master Duel didn't exist at that point in time when Harpies was good. But you know, eventually, I mean, Harpies Harpy Lady's buffs was Barrier Statue, was Wind being legal, and Samorg the Bird of Sovereign. I mean, it's still legal, but it was just going to Samorg intern Barrier Statue. Oh god. Yeah, I mean, any Winged Beast deck, Wind Beast, I guess you can also say, if Fluon gets a support card, it's effectively a Harpies card. Like, that's kind of how it goes. Oh, right, Fluon. God. You guys remember when that deck was meta for like a month? And then people were like, God, just play anything else. I remember that. Respawn, I'm pretty sure you told me that was about to be tier 0. And Florida Reach ran Rapid for like 2 months. No, it ran Rapid for like a few weeks. And then people were like, ugh. You know that Ash Blossom card's a real bitch, ain't it? Infinite Impermanence kind of sucks. And people just stopped playing it. Yeah. Yeah, it sucked ass to fight because, draw phase max C and then they normal summon, and it was kind of like, God darn it. But, then people literally realized, hey, did you know? People were just like, damn, Droll and Lockbird, you guys can't do shit against that card, huh? And they were like, no, we can't. Oh my God. I'm just trying to think. Oh, Flu was not fun to fight. I mean, Flu was okay. Like I said, Thunder Dragon Colossus is just such a beautiful card. Every time I look at it, it just brings a smile to my face. And I love him so much. Oh, I could play him on the TCG, but I gotta spend money, and I don't feel like spending money like that. Oh, I love him so much. Ugh. I just wish they gave him support. I just want Thunder Dragon support. I mean, let's see. I mean, Flu was like, the most annoying part about Flu was their trap card. That was the most annoying thing because everything just gets flipped face down. Kashtira was annoying to fight because when you have one Colossus and their first card's Unicorn, you just want to cry because you're like, I can't activate any card or my Thunder Dragon deck becomes obsolete. That was Kashtira slowly like, I was okay with that. Centurion does stuff, but a lot of times they don't do anything because the things they used to do got banned because Hot Red Dragon Arch King Calamity got banned. So like the level 12 pool surprisingly ain't that deep. So like, they kind of like do stuff and you're like, does this do anything? And they're like, nah. Like I faced a lot of Centurion players and I don't think I've seen them do a damn thing. I have faced like 7 Centurion players. I have literally not seen them do a damn thing on my turn. Their whole shtick is, I'm gonna bring out my level 8s and 12s on your turn. I ain't seen them do shit once. I'm still waiting. I ain't seen them do it once to me yet. I ain't seen them do that shit once. I mean, granted, sometimes I go first and you bring out Colossus and then they just kind of like, damn, I can't do anything about this card. But then sometimes I go second, they set up their entire board and I'm just like, oh, this is it? And then I break the board very easily and then I just go about my merry way to fuck them up. I mean, it could be. Also, field wide banishes are so irrelevant to me. It's fucking crazy. Like I said, benefits of Thunder Dragon, baby. I want Thunder Dragon support cards so much. I want them so bad. I don't know what I have to do. Please, they put Colossus the 2 in the TCG. Just support, just a little bit, just a wee bit of support. You fuckers gave Sky Striker support. They don't need no goddamn support. Let them be irrelevant, please. I beg of you. I just want a smidge. Just a smidge. You fuckers gave us a Link monster I can't use. Oh. No, fuck off. Thunder Dragon is fine. Colossus is fine. You can play around Colossus. Just don't be at... I mean, you can play around Colossus. Just don't have an ass deck. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, Snake Eyes plays around Colossus just fine. I watched them maneuver their ass. When Fiendsmith gets involved, Colossus is useless against Snake Eyes. Unless they only have Ash in hand. Or Poplar. Listen, it does stop Ash, it does stop Poplar, but I've seen them fucking cook. No, Colossus cannot leave. Leave my baby boy alone. Let him live. He's done nothing. Do you know how many Thunder Dragon players I have ran into? I've ran into like 5. Since the game came out. It's a dying breed. I have ran in, like, even decks that have Colossus, I've maybe ran into like 10. I don't ever see him. He is a non-factor, but he is so fucking funny every time I play. I can always tell when my opponent is flabbergasted because like they'll do like Maxi Ash and I'm like, God damn it. And I'll just bring special summon Colossus and it goes to their turn and it says main phase and then like they just sit there for a few seconds and like you can always tell like, why can't I activate this card? Why can't? And you can always tell when they hover over Colossus and just read cards cannot be added from main deck to hand, and then they look and you just hear doot 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 because they just leave. It's beautiful. It's just such a beautiful thing. Oh my god. I mean, I'm also spiteful. I hate Link decks, and Colossus is the absolute monster against Link decks. Like, oh my god, Link decks hate Colossus. Oh my god. Oh, it's like going against like a math mech player and just slapping down fucking Colossus, and they're like, God damn it, I gotta out this card. Oh, oh my god, it's such a beautiful card. Is he restrictive? Is he? He just stopped you from adding from deck to hand. I've seen you can still draw, you can still send shit from graveyard, you can still send from extra deck to graveyard. You just can't do this one thing. It's fine. And not only that, considering that he can be targeted, I have seen people out Colossus with ease. Any Druid Swarm outs him, Imperm outs him. Effect Veiler's hilarious because you can't do anything about that on your own turn, which is comical. Snake Eye Subversion. I fucking hate that card. Seeing Colossus go into my back row and be like, that's a fun thing. I mean, destroying my battle, good luck that. That's not happening. Card effects, absolutely not. That's not happening. But, you know, you got multiple ways. I mean, listen. They could print Thunder Dragon support, and it would be fine. Like, Colossus is good, but he isn't as broken as he used to be. Like, Colossus is like, yeah, it's an unfun card if your deck revolves around adding shit. But there are so many decks that genuinely could not give a fuck about Colossus' existence. Like, let's just go down this. Branded does not really and truly care about Colossus. You know why? Because they have multiple ways to get Branded Fusion in the graveyard and then just add that bitch from graveyard to hand, and then they can go full combo. They don't care. Like, all fusion decks mostly don't care. Chimera does care. Chimera, Colossus is an absolute pain in the ass to deal with. Highly unfortunate. Even Goatee, like, they kind of care, kind of don't care about Colossus. They can still operate just fine. Tearlaments, brother. They fucking spit on Colossus. They are zero irrelevant. Sprite off with Colossus, I mean, that is a thing. The problem is, I don't know how you get there because you don't play Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon doesn't special summon a whole lot. As someone who's played a lot of Thunder Dragon and a lot of different variations of Thunder Dragon, there's not a whole lot of special summoning, and there's definitely not a whole lot of level 2s to do that. Because if I'm not mistaken, Sprite Elf requires a 1 level 2 monster. Thunder Dragon ain't got no level 2. Matrix is a level 1. If it was a level 2, we could be cooking. And like the only level 2 I can think of off the top of my head is Runic. But like I said, Thunder Dragon got one card. No, it got 2 cards that special summon. Roar and Hawk. Hawk special summons from hand, or if it's sent, and Roar from the other ways. But like other than that, yeah, that deck ain't special summoning. It's a fine. Listen. Colossus is fine. Colossus is fine. That's what I said. Colossus is fine. Colossus is a card you can play around. Like, the problem is, Colossus is like a full-blown... Oh, if my hand is nuts, I could do like Colossus with Mirror Jade and like a fucking Druid Swarm in hand with a pop. It could be crazy. But at the same time, I would rather deal with Colossus than deal with an Omni Negate. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta. I would rather deal with Colossus than them. Yeah, you could also just imperm Colossus, which is the most heartbreaking thing. Forbidden Droplet and imperms are the most heartbreaking things I've ever seen. Ice Jade got a lot of support, and Ice Jade's worse than Thunder Dragon. That's all I gotta say. Listen, you could talk about Colossus and how he's a floodgate, but all I know is I would rather deal with Colossus than the Ice Barrier fucking shenanigans of, hey, I'm going to summon this card that every time you want to activate a monster effect, you got to discard a card. Oh, you don't got no cards to discard? You can't play the game. Yeah, cool, great. Love that. Love that for me. I love not being able to play the game because I got a whole bunch of negates. Like I said, some floodgates, I think Skill Drain is a terrible, terrible card. Because you got a lot of monster effects on the field. It's real ass. It's real ass. Dimension Shifter is an aggravating card. That you can play around, but you're not gonna have a fun time playing around it. But I think like in Colossus is literally he's good, but he isn't great. The whole God, I've seen my Colossus get it. I've seen Colossus win me games by itself, but I have also seen my Colossus get its ass. Did you know Colossus loses to Testina? To fucking Testina. It can't beat it. I have lost every single game with Thunder Dragon against Testina. Because Testina has that stupid ass card that flips cards face down. I can't do shit about it. And they flip it face down and then they just send everything to the graveyard and whoop my ass. Branded, funnily enough, it's not a great matchup. It's an okay matchup, but Mirror Jade always kind of comes and he boots Colossus off the premises. That's a pain in the ass. Fire King, funnily enough, has it adds a lot from deck to hand, but I played a Fire King Snake Eyes player, and they destroyed my Colossus about 5 times, but I had like 5 Thunder Dragons, so I barely lived. They were about like 2 pops away. I don't even know. There's no need to come back to the game. It's only I promise you, when Fiendsmith comes out, and if they do not ban anything from Snake Eyes, you're not gonna want to play the game. Fiendsmith Snake Eyes is no. And Fiendsmith's going to come out soon. They haven't released any new cards. I think the new cards come out next week. But if they don't touch Fiendsmith, it's going to be real bad. Like, I cannot express to you what Fiendsmith does. But Fiendsmith, just as a splashable engine, is wild. So you're gonna have Snake Eyes King's Fiendsmith. Like I said, Centurions are okay. They're not that great. But Snake Eyes, I'm not. I don't want to do it. Anyway, I don't want to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. How do we talk about Yu-Gi-Oh? Right, you two always want to talk about fucking Yu-Gi-Oh. That's right. I blame you. You two are the blame for why the Yu-Gi-Oh been brought up. Man, having 2 monitors is just such a beautiful thing. I can look here, see chat, and then look there and see nothing because I'm not doing anything. Still meta. Oh, it's still King of the Mountaintop. Snake Eyes Fire King. King of the Mountain. It's been King of the Mountaintop for like 5 months. And it's only going to get better. It's if they don't ban anything here soon. Like I said, when Fiendsmith comes out, it's gonna be tier 0. It's still gonna be tier 0. And then Tenpai Dragon's gonna come out, and then when Tenpai Dragon comes out, that's gonna be even less fun. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. You're gonna pick the greatest time to come back. You're not gonna lose your mind. Tearlaments is no longer meta. It hasn't been meta in a very long time. It could probably be meta again, but they would have to unban Murley, Keldo, Gelbeck, and then, we talking, and Agito, and unlimited, Medora. But Tearlament hasn't been meta in a while. They're okay. They If you're me and you face Tearlaments, then they fucking hit everything every time. But if you're not me, then you know they do okay. Anyway, okay. Oh. God, it's only Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, Tearlaments has been playable since even the bans. It's been okay. It just hasn't been as good. I mean, I played Tearlaments. I played Tearlaments Paleos, but like they're fine. They're okay. Sometimes they can do their thing, but you know, having only 2 fusion summons instead of 3 is Virtual World's unplayable. Virtual World is like, I mean, you could play it, just don't expect anything. All right, that's the problem. I haven't seen a Virtual World player in actually like a years. Like, I still have Virtual World. I haven't touched it. I had a what did I have? I had a Virtual World Virtual World Sword Soul thing. And like I think I deconstructed that deck. It's okay. It was okay. Drytron is so unplayable. Drytron is so unbelievably dead. I haven't seen someone special summon Ultimateness, Herald of Ultimateness, probably since like the 3rd month of the game's release. No one plays Drytrons. Drytrons are still dead. Tri-Brigade's still dead. Eldritch is so big. I have not, since the Bestials have been introduced into Master Duel, Eldritch has never been dead harder. Eldritch might be the biggest L taker since ever. Prank Kids haven't seen it. If the deck was meta 6 months ago, it's no longer meta. It's not even playable. No one plays it. I haven't seen Prank Kids, Adamantimators. I haven't seen them since 2022. Like, no, haven't seen them. You can keep naming them. It's no. Answer's no. The decks I have seen are, you got the Blue Eyes, Dark Magician, Snake Eyes, Fire King. Even ran into a few Goaty players. Ran into Centurion. Ran into Bird. I don't even see Pearly players anymore. Pearly players are like, they're pretty much have everything. I've ran into more Cash Tira players who have been beyond neutered than I've ran into any of the Infernobles. No, rarely. Like once every blue moon. No. I mean, I could technically look over the last. I don't remember the last ones I played. But like, Snake Eye. I like. No one plays Sprites. No one plays Prank Kids. No one plays Adamantimators. Rarely you run into like the Fluanderies here and there. Yeah, you don't run into a lot of decks. Like, you run into a lot of like bad ones, but you don't really get like a lot of like deck to Sky Striker. I somehow run into so many Sky Striker players, and I don't. The deck is so bad now. It does nothing. It does nothing. Like, I ran into a Sky Striker player yesterday, and I fucking shat on them. They were terrible. It can't do anything. It's not good. It's like, she's like tier fucking F. Even with the new support cards, even with Engage being to 3 and Mobilize being to 3, the deck is still not good. It is so unbelievably slow. It's always been its problems if you just stop fucking Hayate and Shizuku and Kagari. Also, like I said, Ray is a dark type. You know what that means. My Bishios are eating her for lunch. Sun Avalon Rika is, I think I've run into that deck once ever in Master Duel. The answer's no. I'm like the only Rika player, and I don't even play it. I don't even bring it online because I need to win the coin toss, which is a pain. I mean, I technically played it during like the water event because I forgot the Rikas are water, but like no one plays Sun Avalon Rika. No. Does anyone play Sun Avalon? No. Anyone play Rika? No. I'm telling you, all the decks you're gonna list is just no. I don't know why you're asking. The default answer is no. I don't even think anyone played Therion when they came out. Just pure Therion? No. I don't even remember no one playing just pure them. Sharks? No. And no one's ever played sharks. What are you on about? I'm like the only shark player. What are you? You are just naming it. Now you're just naming a bunch of fucking decks that I play. Cyber Dragons. Actually, I did run into one Cyber Dragon. I mean, his deck was terrible, but I did run into one of them. But no one plays Cyber Dragons. Cyber Dragons needs to go second, which means you're letting Snake Eyes and Horus go first, which is no. The main decks, Horus, are just everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. Horus, Snake Eyes, Fire King, Therion, no, not Therions, Centurions. I've also ran into a few, God, I forgot the name of that goddamn pendulum. Sword Soul is so beyond dead. Why are you naming a bunch of meta decks from 2022? No one's playing them. They're bad. Sword Soul's not good. Sword Soul, it's a 2-card combo. It's too much. It's too much. Yeah, I don't. No, Sword Soul's beyond dead. So yep, Sword Soul was meta for like 2 months. It was meta for like a month, and I remember that's Sword Soul is the reason I don't like Baron DeFleur. Not because it was good, but I saw Baron DeFleur so much I thought we moved in together. Like I was so unbelievably over seeing her. Like I was like, holy shit, man, please. Z-Arc, nope, haven't seen that one. So yeah, no, Baron, I felt like we were married, and I was so sick of seeing her every fucking match. It was reveal Moye fucking reveal a worm in the hand, and bullshit strategist, Baron DeFleur, yay. I was like, cool, glad to see this card again. Anyone want to summon any other card? No. A Resonator, surprisingly, yes, but also no. It's not good. You're just gonna name every fucking mid-range, low-range tier deck you can think of, and then just keep getting the answer of no. I don't know why you want to do it, but yeah, I mean that is indeed what you do. So is it 3? I might. Oh, I mean, yeah, I could just start streaming a bunch of shit. Like I said, promise this is the time I typically edit. I mean, I'm not gonna edit that video today anyway. Probably tomorrow. So I get all day tomorrow. Yeah, I plan to do it. It sounds like a great plan on my part. Oh. Yeah, no. Every mid-range deck, low-range deck you can think of. Answer is no. Anyway, can we stop talking about Yu-Gi-Oh? I feel like we've talked 30 minutes about Yu-Gi-Oh. It's 30 more minutes than I wanted to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh, so thanks for that. Big preach on that one. It's literally Snake Eyes. It's Snake Eyes, Yubel. Those are the two. Snake Eyes, Yubel, Horus Shenanigans. Those are the main 3. Horus Shenanigans, Snake Eyes, Yubel. You see Centurion. Even Labyrinth's dead. No one plays Labyrinth. No one plays Branded. No one plays Sword Soul. It's very rare. It's pretty much, I guess, it's Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, unsurprisingly. Snake Eyes, Yubel, Centurion commonly. Vismonicas. I think it's Vismonica. Star Monica. I don't remember them, but the Monica pendulums. Those are the ones. And then that's mostly it. Have you ever? Snake Eyes is better than Yubel. It's not close. Snake Eyes is the best deck by a mile. Has anyone ever played Trap Tricks? Ever? Trap Tricks, the only time I play people's when they got their new support. No. The answer's no. Trap Tricks has a debilitating issue of they need to go. Didn't I say why are we still talking about Yu-Gi-Oh? We talked about it for 30 minutes. Anything else? You got anything else? Also, why are you asking me the question of like I'm like the game general? Like I have all the game information. Like I know which decks are not played and which decks are. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not. And I don't even pay attention to what decks my opponents are playing. I don't. I don't remember half the time of who I fought literally 2 games ago. So I don't know. I mean, like you got the entire world as your oyster to talk. And why the fuck are we talking about Yu-Gi-Oh? I should have known this when I streamed early Yu-Gi-Oh in them early days, and you two latched aboard this goddamn train. I should have knew. I should have knew. It's been 2 years. I haven't streamed Yu-Gi-Oh in almost a year, and yet the chat is more Yu-Gi-Oh than anything else. Well, you. That's you. I don't know if you've done anything. You've definitely done some things better. You know, you got something. You got people. Do you have people now? Do you talk to anyone in your class? Do you even go to class? Or all your shit's online? What's happening with your like, do you actually gotta like take the subway station somewhere, like to go to a campus, or you just like log into this computer, take this shit remote? What do you mean? Can I stream later? Later? What? It is 3 a.m. What do you mean later? Yeah, later. I'll stream again at like 2. Honestly, I don't want to stream longer than an hour mostly. Honestly, I think I better just start streaming before I go to sleep. Honestly, that's probably the play. It's 1 day a week. Better than what you could be doing. Yeah, let's see. I get home at like 12:40 or whatever. Like I said, edit, but like since I no longer have to be, I'm no longer restricted by I have to upload once every week. I get some freedom. So, his problem is like streaming more. Like, what time do I stream? Like, do I stream when I get home from the gym before I go to work? Because, like, if I get home, like, I maybe got like an hour to stream. Or do I get home? Like, do I do it? It's a pain in the ass. Blood Hunt? Are you talking about the vampire game? I think I played a game of it. No, I think I downloaded it and did nothing with it. I downloaded it. Was like, oh, my friends and me will play this. The answer is no. We did not play it. I sat there and was like, oh, Blood Hunt. What could I do with this? Nope. Nada. Also, don't like battle royales. Is that a battle royale? No, it's like an arena battle or something. I don't know. Like I don't even think I played the tutorial. Unfortunately, I've been preoccupied with 2 games, which I've been debating on streaming or not, but I'm not too sure. It's the First Descendant and fucking Predecessor. Those are the two. Those are the 2 heavy ones. I got my single player games I play offline. Do I want to play those on stream? Nah, I'm gonna just enjoy those by myself. Take my time casually as I take 3 months to finish a game. It took me a month to beat Elden Ring's DLC because I just not having to stream it. Like I just wouldn't play it for like a few days and then would go back. And I just blame having a fucking job for that problem, because you know when you have a job, you ain't got all the time in the universe. And like the job and gym, when I first played Elden Ring, I didn't have a job and I didn't have a gym membership, so I was going nuts. I could sit down and play that game for 12 hours, whatever I want to, yeah. It's you know how many times I've heard it's different from the West from like a battle royale. I am so over battle royales, and I blame the game industry because for goddamn, what was that? Was that a year? It was a year or 2 where every single unbelievable fucking game was like, hey, here's a battle royale you didn't ask for. I'm like, go fuck yourself. And they're like, but here's another battle royale. I was like, okay. Like, did you know goddamn Roblox has a battle royale? I'm like, why the fuck does it need? It was annoying. It's stupid. I got over it. I hated 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 it. So, I just hate every battle royale pretty much in general. I don't want to play them. I have no interest in them. But yet, for some reason, people are like, God, you got to play this battle royale. I'm like, I don't want to play it. I have my friend to this day still fucking like, hey, get Apex. And I'm like, I had it for a year. I hated Apex for an entire fucking year and some change. I don't want to download the game again. But every day, like, yeah, you might change your mind. I'm like, no, I haven't changed my mind, and I'm not going to change my mind. I didn't like that game for 365 days, but I still played it because you wanted me to play it. I'm like, I'll play with you. Hate it. Don't like Battle Royale. Yeah, no. So, yeah. God, it aggravated me so much every time he would just. It was so beyond aggravating playing a game you don't like and like having someone be like, God, you fucking suck at this game, and I'm like, yeah, I don't like this game. Oh, it was so. Oh my God, and he would still be like, hey, you want to play the game? And I'm like, no. And he's like, great, see you in 30 minutes. And then get on the game and be like, God, I fucking hate this game. Yeah, I would play zombies, sure. We don't have to reinstall Cold War to play zombies, but zombies was enjoyable for Cold War. I mean, I think zombies are like, I mean, it's a decent. Is it hard? No, not anymore. Hold on, I'm distracted. Are they You really can't run them on I'm distracted by a mobile game. Leave me alone for a second. Hold on, I gotta fucking think. Why? Why? Why are they not on it? Why are you? You were so goddamn terrible. I mean, do they count? They do count. Absolutely not. I'm not buying. I don't buy Call of Duties no more. I'm so sick of their. I'm so sick of their shit. Like I feel like I'm one of the few people who are just like, hey yo, I'm tired of this goddamn game. I'm no longer buying this game every year and actually do it. There's so many people who feel like they're like, this game's terrible. Can't wait to buy it next year. And I'm just like, bro, I can't. I did it with Madden. Like Madden 19 was the last Madden I got because after that game, I was like, bro, I'm sick of this. They have been selling me the same game, and I was their main audience. I was the Ultimate Team guy, and I was like, I'm so sick of this because they made Ultimate Team fucking garbage. I ain't bought that game in 6 years. I don't know the next time I'm gonna buy Madden. And next time I buy Madden, this shit might be Madden 2103. Like I have no interest in buying that game. I'm not buying any Black Ops. No, I don't fucking care. The zombies could be the greatest thing to ever exist. I'm not buying Black Ops Day 1. I'm not. It's not. I don't do it. Because A, I don't fucking like Activision or Blizzard. So 2, I don't fuck with them. Like, yeah, I don't fuck with you. It's simple. Simple as that. Because guess what? Black Ops 6 is going to come out. It's not going to have anything. You have to wait for a year. And after a year, all the content in the game is going to be released. And then it's probably going to be playable. Or still be ass. I don't know. It's going to be pending. So. Yeah, no, there would not be a Black Ops 6 would not be purchased in this household. I could tell you what. Maybe one day, eventually, it will be here, but it's not looking great for that one. There will not be much new Wukong. I mean, I'll get it when I can get a physical disc. I really like my physical disc. I don't like digital games. I've had a problem with digital games ever since I found out that they could just take my license away at any point in time, and I was like, "Excuse me, you could do what? So you're telling me I could pay $70 for this game, and then another they could just since Madden because Madden has a licensing issue because of all the songs they play, and they have like an agreement. Since I found out that I could pay $60, $70 for a game, and they could just remove it from the digital store, and there ain't shit I could do about it, I was like, yeah, I'm getting disc. Because like I have it's about Black Myth. It's about Wukong. It's a whole journey to the West, Chinese myth, lore, legend, yada yada yada. You can look it up. You can Google it. But like if you have Madden 20 on disc, I can still play it with no problem. But if I got the digital version, which my dad did when I got his PlayStation 4, it had it on it, and they take it off, I can't download the game. Okay, so yeah, no. Yeah, Black Myth Wukong is probably gonna win Game of the Year. I think it's gonna win Game of the Year. Most likely. I think it's in a pretty good position. I think it's probably going to be between that and Stellar Blade, but I think more people bought Black Myth Wukong than Stellar Blade. So I think Stellar Blade's in a pride. It's probably not going to win that one. Um, I think Stellar Blade had a bunch of controversy around it, but I didn't pay attention because I'm not online a lot because, God, the last thing I want to be is online. Like I decided to browse Twitter for the first time because football season's back. So I only use Twitter for football. That is it. I do not use this. I don't have the app installed. I have to actually go to a web browser to get on Twitter, right? Because God, I don't want to use that application. But it's where all the funny football shit is. So I have to use it for the funny football takes and my funny personalities that I watch for football, and they're hilarious. And watching their takes is great. First Descendant is like Warframe and Destiny had a baby. That's about the best way to describe it. If you played Warframe and then literally added elements of Destiny and mixed them together, it's great. I love it. I love it a lot more than I thought I would. Um, yeah. So it's been fun. Would I recommend it? If you do not like grinding, if you are not about like, damn, I might have to spend the next 3 hours trying to get this one thing, do not play the game. It's a great game to kill time. I think that's why I love it, because sometimes I just want a game where I can sit back, relax, and be like, damn, I got 7 hours to kill today. We about to fucking grind this nonsense right now. Such a beautiful thing. But yeah, like Twitter's a terrible app. Um, like I was like so like I said, I was browsing Twitter, like, and it made me realize how much I just don't care. Like it was like, Nicki Minaj is starting beef with Jay-Z, and I was like, man, God, I don't fucking care. And then there was the whole shut it down. I was like, what the fuck is shut it down? And I read it. It was politics. I was like, oh my God, I don't care. Oh, it's so stupid. I know it's stupid. It was stupid. Shut it. It's stupid. It's just stupid. It's just. It's a nationwide act of pure stupidity. But yeah, the First Descendant. It's. Is it great? No. Is it good? It's probably somewhere like it's decently good. I think it's there. I think it's honestly one of the few games I have. The answer is absolutely not. It's one of the few games where I've actually like noticed the changes. Like I don't know who the dev team is for the First Ascendant, but apparently they are like the most receptive people I've ever seen in my like in any game I've ever played. In any game I've ever played, every complaint I've had about the First Ascendant they have fixed. Like I'm like, oh, grinding this spot is so fucking terrible, and then like next patch, it's fixed. They fixed it. They removed it. Like there were so many things where it was just like, oh, this is terrible, and then they fixed it. They got a big issue right now with ultimate weapons. Like a lot of the ultimate weapons fucking suck. Like there's about two ultimate. There's like no, there's like 30 ultimate. There's like 30 plus ultimate weapons. Only 4 are worth the damn. The Thunder Cage, Enduring Legacy. I believe it's what is it? Greg's Reverse Fate, I believe, is the other one. And shit, there might not be a fourth one. It literally might be those 3, and the rest of them suck ass. But apparently, the dev team said that there's a giant rework coming on the way for all Ultimate Weapons to make them better. So I'm looking forward to that. But like I said, I would not play the First Ascendant if you do not have like time to kill, because to to get not even good at the game isn't the right word, but to like get, what do you mean? Didn't I just tell you this? So stream schedule every morning at 2? I believe the answer was no. I believe when I started the stream, I said no. I said consistency's not happening. No. These are a rarity. There will be no consistency on streaming. I mean, maybe one day. I think I said that like 4 years ago. Like actually like 2 years ago. And the answer so far has been no. It's inconsistent at best. I do these whenever I feel like it. That's the key part. Listen, it's dead. The dream's dead. You got to get these when they come by, and they're going to be very infrequent, uncommon, very rare. Like maybe once a week. Shit, fuck no. That's giving way too much leverage to me. Like I said, I got this PC in July. I was supposed to be like, oh, I'm gonna start streaming in July. That was I went 2 months and I didn't stream at all. So I got this thing. I could play games. I ain't played a game on it on stream, and I could. I got 2 GPUs too, so I could easily have one stream. I could set one GPU for OBS and the other one to the game, and I could easily do it. I haven't done it because, like I said, you gotta understand, you're dealing with someone. I am actively lazy. Proactively, I don't want to do streams because the problem with streaming is I have to entertain. That is a key factor with streaming. And sometimes I don't feel like entertaining people. Sometimes I don't. Actually, fuck that. A lot of times I don't. It's very, yeah, a lot of times I don't feel like entertaining people, which is why I don't stream nearly as much as I used to. Because you remember, yeah, I mean, unfortunately, yeah, I entertain you, but I don't feel like entertaining people. Like, if I do, I do, but it's sometimes, like, some days I'm like, let's go out and entertain the people. Some days I'm like, brother, fuck you people. I'm not here to entertain people. I'm here just to be here. And if you find it entertaining, you find it entertaining. Well, that's that's just how the disposition goes sometimes, which is why, like, you unfortunately fell victim to the golden days, the great days of like me having no job, me being unemployed, so I could literally sit home, stream every single fucking day, no gym to go to, no membership, no nothing, literally, actually had nothing to do. So, for like the 4 months when I streamed Borderline every single day for several hours, you know, that, oh, that's so dead. That is so beyond dead. Oh my God. Even if my worst fear would be like, damn, I became a streamer. I gotta do this shit full time. I might cry. I couldn't do it. Like when I watch streamers and it makes me realize like, damn, I would much rather just be a YouTuber than a streamer. Like, you gotta understand, there's a lot of days I don't got it. There is a significant amount of days where I do not feel like dealing with people. And streaming is all about dealing with people. Like my YouTube, like, people can leave comments and I can just not read the comments. The problem with streaming is I gotta read y'all comments. I can't. Like I gotta read chat. There's no shot. Like if you guys are just chatting and I'm me not saying anything about chat is like, oh my God. Look, I don't even know how to do premieres. I don't do premieres. I just upload whenever I upload. I don't have a schedule because I don't upload consistently anymore. I hated the pressure of the weekly, and I got a better PC, so I actually want to do better videos instead of like there were videos coming out, but I wouldn't necessarily call them great. They're like I got a few days. I got 2 days to work on this, so let's get what I can get, and then shovel it out. Yeah, no, but the whole God, 3 a.m. This is terrible. Oh my God. I would say I could be asleep right now, but I know I wouldn't be asleep regardless. So it would be a lie nonetheless. Oh my God. Why is my nose breaking out again? Oh God. What did I eat? What did I consume for my nose to do this? I don't remember. Oh my God. I maybe I should get a longer mic stand. I don't know. Oh God. What can I talk about? What do I see? Here's the problem. Everything I'm gonna talk about, shit people don't care about. That's the problem. Like If I wanted to talk about football, how am I supposed to talk about football? God, football was so fun. I mean, it was funny. It was so goddamn hilarious watching football. Oh my god. Oh. Well, you go to sleep. You enjoy yourself. I'm probably about to end stream here in a moment anyway. And we spent 30 minutes talking about Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh my god. Why? Why did we have to do what we had to do? There was no point. Every time you two get in the vicinity, it's just Yu-Gi-Oh. Get them like I don't feel like that. I forgot music has been going on this entire time. Because I can't. I'm so tired. I didn't even do anything. I was talking to you, Hype, again. I didn't even do anything. I did my usual thing. This is typically the time I got the most. I'm so tired. I'm so fucking tired. Oh my god. This is why these 3 a.m. streams can't happen. It's just can't happen. Yeah, you know, the streams, the things that are rarer than the eclipse, as some would say. You're more likely to see another eclipse than a see me stream. Shit, like I said, streaming at this time fucking sucks for me. I do not have the energy. I do not have the energy or wherewithal to do this. At this time? Nah. Oh my god. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, I don't have it. No, they're not. I'm kind of. I thought we didn't go over this. I thought I would. Then I say I would tell you if they were annoying. I mean, honestly, I find it more impressive that you remember to do it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Every time I'm just like, oh wow, look at her go. She's still doing it. Pat yourself on the back for that one. Okay, it's 3 o'clock. Okay. No. I would say I'm gonna pull it together, but that would be a lie. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna lie. That would be an outrageous lie, a bogus lie, even some would say. I mean, yeah, they pop up. They always, since you don't, it's not like you're writing me a Bible scripture, so I kind of see the entire thing, even without having to open the thing and read it. Every time I see it, it is short enough to see it the entire time on the fucking lock screen. I'm like, oh, look, she's still doing it. My allergies are acting up too. This is terrible. This is why I can't stream at night. Take the allergy medicine in the morning, and by the time this hits around, I'm already tired. The allergies are. Life's been going. It could be better in certain aspects, more convenient. But it's not. So that sucks. I hope that this thing that I'm trying to get done can get done, but I have a sneaking suspicion it's not gonna get done, so I might have to change plans. Which, if I can be honest, I don't really want to change plans, but I'm probably gonna have to change plans. So, it's great. It's truly great. Oh God! Anything else before I just wrap this abomination up? Um. I got nothing. I just want to go to sleep. Matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna wake up, still be tired from waking up, and then I'm gonna wake up at some point during the day. I don't. I would just do a double stream, but like I don't feel like paying for doing like restream or something like that, which I'm pretty sure I would have to do. And plus, even if I streamed, I would just do it on the Sacco channel, which wouldn't be great. Yeah, no, I need to go to sleep. My energy is not only rapidly depleting, it is substantially depleting. We are fucking leaking. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna conclude it. Great being no that I was here again. It was a time. I wouldn't call it a great time, mostly because my performance I would say was subpar. I would give my overall performance grade tonight on my stream. I would say I brought the energy I brought was definitely an F minus. Overall performance about a D minus. So we're ending the grade with an F. Great performance by me, as always. Top of the game. Oh good. All right, I will catch you eventually. Maybe never. Maybe so. I don't know. We'll see.